Hello guys, today I'm going to address two things that happened on Raw this last night. But before I do that, I did do a video on this. The World Heavyweight Championship mini replica belt. Now I'm going to show you it strapped up. And do I I'll do it later. I'll strap it up and then do a video. The other thing I'm gonna address is Cena and The Rock's promos. I was watching the X-Man. I'm sorry to go against one of the most best wrestling debate. I think this is a good debate between us YouTubers and us wrestling fans in general. Am I going to invest in The Rock versus John Cena 2? Yes, now I am. After this promo, I wasn't going to, but after this promo, I am. I feel a heel turn in John Cena. I feel a heel turn, and if I see, guys, there are hints of heel in John Cena's voice. That means John Cena can, if they can just make it, just turn it around to make him heel. The next match, the World Heavyweight Champ. I'm gonna do all the matches. It's on the card. The World Heavyweight Championship match. World Heavyweight Championship match. The World Heavyweight Championship match. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I know what's gonna happen. Dolph's gonna cash in Money in the Bank straight after the match, and he's gonna be the World Heavyweight Champion after WrestleMania. And now we get to the part that I don't like. If you went on tout last night and touted who you wanted to win the Fatal 4-Way, my choice was Randy Orton. Orton had to win it. To me, Orton needs that. Orton needs that match. Punk doesn't need that match. Punk doesn't need it. After Rock goes, he can get it back in the title picture. Yeah, I know, title picture. Can doing a video. Okay. Comment about that joke, guys. But in my opinion, I actually do see The Rock losing that title and then dropping it to John Cena. John Cena brings back the spinner belt, but the brand new spinner belt. Make the new one a spinner belt! Yes! That would be funny. I like that. I like that very, very much. Very, 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 very much. But Triple H, they teased last night. Teased last night, Ryback versus Mark Henry. That might be a match. But when are you gonna put, when are you going to put the tag team championships on the Usos. They deserve them. They deserve them belts. Just like another tag team that deserves them. Epico and Primo. No. A guy, if he does come back, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, or the Hardys. Because I think at Bound for Glory, Fortune 4. I think Lockdown, Billy Ray becomes the world champion. Long time coming. He wins the title. Jeff Hardy goes, sorry, goodbye, I'm out of here. He goes back to WWE. Matt goes, Jeff's going back, why don't I? Go back to WWE. Versus Team Hell No. Twist of Fate. Swanton Bomb. Get the tag team titles back. Make them another tag team champions. Or we might see a rematch. But they can't do it after WrestleMania, because on the 20th, around after WrestleMania, they'll be getting ready to come over to Europe, over to the UK, and as we saw last month, Jeff can't come over to my country, the UK, because of a stupid thing he did over here. That is fucking stupid, but that's what's going on. No. And comment on the Rock and Cena match. Would you like to see Cena versus Rock too? And I'm actually going to say, any of you who watch my videos, go and watch the X-Man. Because this is going to start coming a wrestling channel. My other channel is going to be for like reviews on video games and reviews on League of Legends. That means review this video. It's going to go my League of Legends video. I'm going to do that video onto my other account. But this, I will be doing an in-depth look at this bad boy. You will be seeing me hold this most of the time when I'm doing my videos. Is it good to see a feud as big as Alberto Rio and Jack Swagger? Jack Swagger could win the belt. Win this belt. This is not the belt they actually have now, as you can see by the back. It's not red, it's black strap. But I might be getting it re-leathered. But because, as you can see, it is a replica, guys. It's not a toy belt. It's a replica. I can show you. See all the detail? World Wrestling Champion. There's the plates. There's the back. The licensing of the WWE. And I'm giving a few guys the opportunity. So I'm going to get two of these. I'm going to get two undisputed, one more of this one. Because most of you buy big replicas, but I've made my decision. The little replicas are my favourite. There's only a few in the like there's 20 in the collection, but you've got the new Intercontinental. But if anyone wants to see this belt re-level, I am getting it re-levered. If anyone knows about somebody that does re-leverings for cheap in the UK, please tell me, because the strap is getting loose. I've worked it out a little bit. That means when my ECW Championship comes, because it is a good strap. It is. It took I'll tell you the price of this. This was 25 quid. No, yeah, 25 quid. One of the best belts, I say, to come out of a miniature replica. My favourite replica belt. In a few months' time, you'll see my wrestler name above there. If you play Wrestling Unstoppable, you know what I'm talking about. You might know me. You might have wrestled me. If you might see, I'm wearing my New York T-shirt. Because WrestleMania around the corner. Where is it? WrestleMania is at New York. Sorry, guys. Oh man. This might actually be a long video because I've got quite a bit to talk about. You UK fans, you watched British Boot Camp. If you didn't watch British Boot Camp and you're a wrestling fan, and you've been watching Rockstar Spud, The Blossoms, and I don't care about the other one, because I think he is a disgrace to the wrestling business. Yeah, period. Rockstar Spud won the contract. TNA. Where is Rockstar Spud? He won the contract. He made his in-ring debut a few weeks ago. Not last week on Raw. Last week on Impact. Sorry, I'm in the WWE mindset. I'm not in TNA mindset. And we've got Kenny King as the new X Division champion. What's after lockdown, guys? The main pay-per-view for the X Division. And what can he do after that pay-per-view? Cash in an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. That means, guys, we might see Kenny King at the end of this year, on his record, World Heavyweight Champion, and World Heavyweight. And what do you think is going to be the next title that I'm actually calling TNA's Hell No. Team Hell No. Their Team Hell No, because their gimmicks are the same. They argue and they tag champions at the same time. A few years ago they had a feud, just like Daniel Bryan and Kane. Kane is getting back to the way he used to be, and I'm glad. I don't like this new Kane. I don't like it. I want to see a Kane who used to chokeslam priests. No, tombstone priests. Lighted Jim Ross on fire. I took The Undertaker out a few years ago. Didn't take The Undertaker out because he's still in the wrestling business. And it had one of the best matches with Edge. With one of the best matches. And the sad thing is, if Alberto Del Rio won that match, Edge would retire, not champion. I'm glad that Edge retired with this belt in hand. This belt in hand. This belt, to me, represents Edge at his biggest peak in his career. He had a 3-month title run, bigger than any of his other runs. He had his own title. Not even my favourite wrestler had his own title. Adam Copeland, because I'm not going to call you Edge anymore, because you're not wrestling. You are Edge to all us wrestling fans, but your real name is Adam Copeland. Guys, if you are an extreme wrestling fan, and you do your research on the wrestlers, research on the belts, 2002, this came out, the World Heavyweight Championship, but this is actually the WWE. Big Gold, yeah, because it is the gold version, the big gold version, that's what they copied it off, versus, but this was the WCW version. All WWE did was put their logo on the top. I don't like it. Really don't like it. I might actually get WCW because that hasn't got a logo on it. Back to what I was saying. Adam Copeland, I'm glad you retired when you did. I would love to see you have a long title run with the World Heavyweight. But there's another thing that I think was stupid a few years ago. I'm a fan of Orton, but it was stupid. Feud with him, yeah, make Christian and Orton feud for the title, feud, but not every time the title's on the line. And the way Orton won the belt was by disqualification. No, that's how Christian won the belt. That's how Christian won the belt. And since this has been off Raw, hasn't had any meaning. It's not prestigious, it's not... I will be doing a video about the World Heavyweight title picture in a few hours, in a few days. But the guy that I think should be World Heavyweight Champion isn't. And I think most wrestling fans want to see that too in WWE. You got Lockdown this Sunday. Is it Sunday? No. 5 days. I think it's this Sunday. And you've got The Rock. You got Lockdown, and you got Jeff Hardy versus Buddy Ray. How can that compete with Undertaker versus Punk, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar? Because I will be after both pay-per-views are done, when April 7th comes, and Lockdown, after I watch Lockdown and I watch WrestleMania, I'll be doing an in-depth look to both of them. I'll be writing things down. I'll be recording. The Undertaker's back. He's first in Punk. I like it. But tonight, really tonight, I am. Because SmackDown tapings, and I'm hoping we don't have anything like we had a few weeks ago. Jack Swagger, WWE, put this belt on Jack, but make him win it against Dolph. Don't want to see him beat Alberto Del Rio for it. Really, I don't. everyone is into this Jack Swagger and Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio storyline. Me, I'm not. I don't like this storyline whatsoever. I think the storyline's a joke. It's making fun of the US. It's making fun of the US. How smart the Americans are. And I'm just wondering, why are you doing it, WWE, really? Is it to get more ratings? What? You're the typhoon in WWE, in the wrestling business. You don't need to compete with TNA. But TNA, they're getting stronger. And they are on the road again, mate. They're on the road. They're going on the road. That means if they're on the road, and you're on the road, you might hit courses at the same night. On the same night, at the same venue. No, in the same city. That means you could have Jeff Hardy meeting up with a Randy Orton. You can see where I'm coming from, WWE. If your guys can mix with the TNA guys and WWE guys, the TNA guys can... Because Jeff has been in a WWE locker room, Bully Ray has been in a WWE locker room, AJ Styles has been in a WWE wrestling ring. And people say he hasn't. Type up WWF. WWF. I don't really care about the licensing. It's still, to me, WWF. WWE is the... If it wasn't for WW World Wildlife Fund, whatever, we would still have the licensing to have to say WWF. If it wasn't for the WWF, if it wasn't for the current WWF, this belt wouldn't even be in wrestling today. This belt wouldn't even be in wrestling. Because I know it might have. If WWF won. But WWF at the time was dominating. And what the BS is, the Big Eagle, it is a WWF belt. They have to have WWE logo. This logo. I might actually put a picture up in this video, edit this video, and just show you why I'm a bit peed off. Really, I really am peed off a little bit. I am going on a little rant, but that's what I'm all about on doing these videos. That means this is the longest video I've ever done on YouTube. What do you think? Guys, please, I want your opinions. And like the video, don't like the video. For one guy, I think it shouldn't hold that belt before a guy shouldn't hold the belt before SummerSlam, and that's Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, WWE, why don't you punish him first? Punish him first, and then I'll let him have the World Championship at WrestleMania. You're gonna spend him for 10 days. No, yeah, 10 days. 2 weeks. I know he'll get his lesson by then. Or you can spend him for 30 days. 30 days. That means on April 5th, he could come back. 2 days after WrestleMania. 2 days before WrestleMania. I know that's stupid, but he needs to learn his lesson, man. Really, I didn't do an in-depth video on Jack Swagger, but he needs to learn his lesson. lesson. When he comes to the ring, he looks stoned. He does. Really, he does. And is that what you want to see your fans? I don't really want to see that either. I don't want to see a little kid watching WWE and the guy looks stoned. So I compared both his pictures together. Him when he's wrestling and when he got arrested. If that was like a Zack Ryder, a Justin Gabriel, even The Miz, they'd be suspended or fired. That means Jack and Orton was suspended for drug use. Because he got caught. If he gets caught again, he's gone. He's gone. That means this was last year. This was just last year. Ah! Doesn't make any sense. Orton's one of your biggest guys and you suspended him. And a guy like Jack Swagger doesn't get suspended. What's up with that, man? That does really rile me bad. Really does. Orton should be World Heavyweight Champion this year. He should be the guy that should be first in Undertaker. But he didn't. He got screwed like every single time he gets into a WWE ring. He got beat by Jack Swagger twice in 2 days. John Cena again. He's going against The Rock. I don't know what to say to WWE to drill it into their heads that we need a new face of the company. I don't want to see John Cena for another 10 years. No offense to the guy, he does a good lot for the outside of the wrestling business, but I don't like his wrestling persona. If you turn him heel, I will like it. He's holding this belt, he's holding the WWE title, and he's holding the United States. And the Thai titles. Twice. That means if you can... And when he was tag team champions with Shawn Michaels, he beat Shawn Michaels the week at WrestleMania for the WWE title. John Cena is being drilled into us too much. Drilled into us too much. And me as a wrestling fan, don't like it. Really don't like it. Sorry about this video. It's nearly half an hour long. 30 minutes long. I'm sorry guys, but I just need to get most of this out. I will be putting links to bits of video, and I might put a link of Orton versus his... Okay, thanks for your support, as always, like I always do. This is Curtis Miller, signing off.